While we all love watching our favorite teams on television, there's nothing better than being at a game live and in person, sitting courtside. Take it from me. And the best way to get tickets to any of these games is on Game Time, the fastest growing ticket app in the U.S. Game Time is obsessed with finding ways to help you save money on tickets. You can find exclusive flash deals and sponsored deals on games and concerts daily. The zone deals, you pick the section, and Game Time picks the seat for an average savings of 18%. And with Game Time Guarantee, you'll always get the best price. If you find the tickets in the same section and row for less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and redeem code Nightcap for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, download Game Time app, enter the code Nightcap. That's NIGHTCAP for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Oh, Ocho told me playing cornerback is harder than playing quarterback.
Playing DB is much more difficult. It's a much more difficult position than playing quarterback. It is. I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, I'm telling you, as a former DB myself, that was forced to play receiver.
But you just so let me ask you a question. How many teams have won the Super Bowl because of a DB?
How many teams? Oh, I can tell you how many teams with a great DB on the opposing side shutting down the half the field made it very easy for their defense to be able to function and operate and be able to do more because of how great a DB was. Prime, Darrell Revis,
yes.
Asante Samuels.
Hold on. I don't know if you noticed, but did you look at the quarterback that time was winning Super Bowls with? One was a first ballot Hall of Famer, Steve Young, who was a two-time league MVP, and the other was Troy Aikman, who was a Super Bowl MVP. He had a first ballot Hall of Famer and the all-time rushing leader, Emmitt Smith. He also had Michael Irvin. He also had Jerry Rice. He also had and that's not to take away Prime, because I saw Prime. Prime was a year older than me, so I saw Prime. I know what he is. So, but the quarterback position, that's why it's the most difficult. It's the most important position.
Okay, I like that.
There's no other.
I like what you just said. I like the way you change the narrative, though. Did you hear the word? You hear the key word you said? The most important. It's the most important position because it's the most difficult to play. Important. The most difficult to play is defensive back. I'm telling you, we can get into it. We can get into a debate. We can sit here and argue that down.
How many guys in high school and college have moved from quarterback to play DB? Now, how many guys moved from DB to play quarterback?
Well, at what level? At what level are we talking?
Any level.
Because you're not doing it. You're not doing it at the highest level. That's impossible.
How many? If you that dude, you should be able to do it.
See, come on now.
You told me it's not. You said DB is harder, so you should be able to transition. Do you
understand?
DB to
do you see how difficult it is to find a decent quarterback to play? Because if quarterback was so easy to play, all 32 teams would be in contention for the playoffs every single year. If that's the case. If that's the case, everybody will have $250 million contracts. If that's the case,
so if they're hard, is it harder to find a DB?
It's hard to find a DB. Again, let's talk about the quality DBs in the NFL. It ain't that many of them, huh? It's hard, man to man. Let me finish.
How many quality quarterbacks are there?
It ain't that many of them either. So they in the same boat.
Are they?
Do you understand? Listen to me, Shannon. Come on, man. You know this. How many DBs are there in the NFL? Okay, listen to me. How many DBs do we have in the NFL right now? A defensive coordinator say, you know what? I need you to take care of him so I can be extravagant with my defensive play calls and do whatever else I want to do on the field. How many DBs we got like that?
What?
4? Okay, maybe 5?
Hold on. Okay. What DB? You say I want you to take Tyreek. Or I want you to take Devontae, or I want you to take Justin Jefferson, or I want you to take Jamar Chase, and I want you to lock him down. How many DBs you got doing that one-on-one? You got them all over the field.
When you say lock down, now we can't lock down in this era because the game is handicapped based on what DBs can do. Now, come on now. Come on now.
Whoa. See,
it's not an excuse. The rules have changed. The rules have changed that makes the position of DB even that much more difficult. That's why it's the hardest to play. I'm trying to tell you.
Ocho, ain't nobody saying DB is harder to play than quarterback, bro.
You not listening, man. You got to listen to me. You out of touch because you ain't played in 30 years. I'm only 5 years removed from the game, so I have a better understanding on what's more difficult to play.
It's not, Ocho.
Okay.
So I tell you what.
How about make a poll? Make a poll. Make a poll and ask NFL players that's playing right now. Make a poll.
What's the most difficult position? What's more difficult to play, cornerback or quarterback?
Look at. Think about
so you. I tell you what. Who's the best? Who's the best corner
right
in the
now?
league?
I mean, it's Jair, Jalen Ramsey, Lattimore, AJ Terrell. We got Darius Slade. I can keep going.
Okay, I'll take Patrick Mahomes.
What?
I'll take Pat Mahomes. Okay, I'll take Joe Burrow. Okay, I'll take Justin Herbert. Okay, I'll take Trevor Lawrence.
And so I just named those top 5 I just named, and I'm gonna put them on the number 1 receiver, and we gonna see what happens. Okay.
And I'm gonna light you, and I take Patrick. And those guys, my receiver gonna have 300 yards.
Boy, did you just hear who I named?
Yes.
Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slade, Jair Alexander, AJ Terrell, Marshawn Lattimore, my dude Tre'Davious White. Man, get healthy. Wait, let me keep going. Okay. Wait, let me think. I'm thinking of man to man. I'm talking about man to man. Get it off the muscle in your face. What you want to do? We going to work. We gonna get busy.
Nothing.
I ain't just talking about no playing no zone. I ain't talking about playing no zone or playing off. I'm talking about in your mouth, in your grill. They like that.
And for the people at home, Ocho kicked the PAT with 1:55 remaining in the second quarter. It was not to win a game.
Hold on, can I ask you a question? Whoa. Listen, you heard what you just said? Did anybody score after that? Did the Patriots score after that?
Right now, quarterback 52%.
Okay. Now you just put, these people, you can tell people ain't played football. You
do realize we're live.
They don't know what they talk about, man. These people don't know what they talking about, bro. Like I played the game. They don't know what they talking about, bro. They don't know what they talking about. You got man. Come on.
You do, Ella. You do realize
if we live right now, I know we have a comment, we have a chat. I know Darius, Jalen, one of y'all boys got to be watching me. Y'all got to back me on this because people won't understand until y'all vouch for me, man. Y'all got to vouch for me, man. I know they gonna see this.
Think about it.